All right, so we're going to talk about Jack Frost, the 1997 film, and we're going to be talking about a Tubi extra. Also, thanks, big shout out to Matt Martinez for dropping that one on us. But because last week's movie was a big pile of WPS, according to Cobweb, and we challenged him to bring up a non-WPS movie, and he could not find one, which Matt Martinez found on Tubi. I even said last week, I bet you it's on Tubi. Matt Martinez found the gem that is the Grinch That Stole Bitches.
Let me tell you something right now.
But Cobweb went to find after 40 plus minutes of that's WPS and WPS and WPS. What does he do? He picks a movie where the killer cannot be any more possible WPS than the biggest, whitest snowman of them all.
Yes.
Jack Frost.
Yes.
So with that being said, today I hand over the reins of the podcast. Cobweb is steering the boat, and I will be on this side partaking every now and then.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then Joker, hit the goddamn intro.
I think I'm gonna quit.
I'm right there with.
Warning. This podcast is about the horror genre, specifically horror films. As most horror movies are filled with coarse language, violence, and/or gore, the topics and language of the cast of the pod will also reflect the genre. If you have any issues with the aforementioned warnings, please press stop. However, if you have no issue with adult language, movie violence, or the accoutrement that accompanies horror films, please feel free to continue. You have been warned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the cast of the pod. I am in the driver's seat today because Josh said, hey, Cobweb, you got this. Right. So welcome to the cast of the pod. And I'm, since I'm going to start it off, I guess, no, we're going to stay in order. Let's get some intro.
I'm Josh.
Wait. Cobweb in the house, baby!
And I'm Deb.
And I'm Kantu.
Yeah, we are the cast of the pod podcast. And today we're going to be talking about this movie called Jack Frost. And the Grinch That Stole Bitches. Which is the most hood shit I have ever seen in my fucking life. It's like, these two movies are like completely opposite of one another in whatever they do. There's no rhyme or reason to why the Grinch That Stole Bitches actually exists, and there's no rhyme or reason to why Jack Frost actually can exist. And they've done like 3 or 4 actual sequels to this this movie. Makes no damn sense.
Which one got sequels?
Jack Frost.
Oh, thank God.
I watched part 2, and that Joker had like a carrot. The carrot was the character for like 75% of the movie. His nose. You just see all his carrot nose just going across the sand like it's like talking.
Word.
I'm dead serious, dude. That shit was so fucking boring.
So they gave these cats another $400 to make a movie?
They made a bunch of them mugs after that. And all the characters from the same movie showed up. They just put it like, if you couldn't make the movie, they had the same character, but they said that you had some plastic surgery or some shit.
Curse of Jack Frost, and then Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman.
Right. A mutant killer snowman. A mutant killer. Did you guys watch it?
Nope.
I watched Jack Frost. It is the most magnificent piece of shit I've ever seen.
I could not finish
it's good.
I could not finish either movie. That's why I'm just sitting back and enjoying the...
Are you serious? You didn't watch either one of them?
Is it because you fell asleep, or is it because you couldn't stomach it?
Both.
Let me tell you something. The Grinch movie is like, can get you in trouble. I'm telling you right now, because the Grinch movie gets you in trouble. Because I was sitting up there watching this flick, right? And I'm sitting up there like, oh man, this movie's, every time I got like ready to change it, I was like, this is so stupid and shit. They cut to a pool scene or something like that, and you got a bunch of, titties flopping and everything else like that. And this is almost like a porno, or like, this is like BET Midnight after hours and shit. And you're like, what the fuck is this? And then you're like, okay, next thing you know, you watching the movie again. And it's so corny.
Some lookers in this joint.
It was so crazy. I don't understand how they even came up with the idea of a Grinch and the costume old dude had on.
There was nothing right with this movie. It was like a group of seventh graders wrote it and then had their uncles act it out for them.
He spray painted his face. He had his beard painted green, and he had that. And his kid, he kept telling old girl, "That ain't my baby." That motherfucker was like a second away from being on Maury Povich.
That was
stop.
That was trash.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, dear Lord.
I mean, Deb, did you watch any of it?
A little bit of it.
Which one?
But both.
Damn.
Wow.
But me, I've been in a lot of pain, so I've been taking my meds, and it puts me to sleep.
I was in pain watching the motherfucker.
Well, I didn't want to be in more pain.
Jack Frost had the opportunity to show mid-20s Shannon Elizabeth naked, and they dropped the ball on that one. And it was like, okay.
It was some ass.
Which one? Who was her? The chick in the tub?
The daughter, yeah.
Tub chick.
See, these people got to understand this whole Jack Frost thing. Why it's so bad?
No,
do not search tub chick. That's a totally different internet thing. Dude, you know what I'm talking about?
No, don't mention it. Stop.
Right. You got me on that one.
No, you're better where you're at.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
For not knowing what the fuck. You don't want none of this.
You're lucky for the bubble.
Hey, those are the privileges, okay? Those are the privileges.
Jack Frost, it was a real movie. I liked it. It was like not as good as, but done in the same spirit as, and with the same fervor, and with the same caliber of execution like Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. It was that kind of good.
I can see that.
Great, but it was real. All the actors knew what they were doing. It was shot low budget because it was supposed to be. All the jokes landed with me, and it was one of those where I didn't turn it off because I wanted to see just how terrible it was going to keep being. It was great. The lead actor, his character, man, his aloofness and the constant joke about his being a horrible shot, and he's just
the sheriff.
Everybody rode along with it. Yeah, man.
Oh my god,
it was a great movie, man.
He was like straight, like he like got all off because see, so this is what happens in this flick. Okay, there's this killer named Jack Frost, and Jack Frost has been like killing like I don't know how many people for a long ass time from state to state. And this Joker, he gets pulled over by this cop who catches him on the sheriff of the town just catches him on like some parking thing or something else like that, and decides what's going on. Next thing you know, he realizes he just caught a serial killer, and he becomes super famous. And old dude goes to jail. Sits back and talks about that he wants to come back and kill him. You know how they are all the time. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And then next thing you know, he gets electrocuted. And this is what happens. What kind of threw me off is how, he got off the bus. There was an accident on the bus. And there was a chemical government chemical thing that came out, and it was an accident that collided and splashed on his body and melted him into the snow. But he was able to come back as a mutant snowman that had the spirit of Jack Frost, the serial killer, embedded inside of his body, which he could actually use to make himself liquid at times and come back to snow at times whenever he wanted to.
Oh, but there's that part at the exact end of the movie when they mix him with antifreeze, and then it's over and the whole movie's done.
Yeah,
I'm just being a dick.
but that's what he did. That's what he did. That's what they did. They mixed his whole fucking body with antifreeze so that they could stop him. I thought they should have just put a bunch of salt on his goddamn ass.
You know, the jokes never stopped. Once they figure out that they could mess with him, the hair dryers. There was 48 hair dryers inside that church, yo. Everybody was strapped. There was on. Let's go. That plan took 5 minutes. Woo!
They had them all tangled up in knots and shit. You know what I'm saying? On like one extension cord.
Man, they showed it too. They were dragging it along. It was dragging along with them down the hall.
The preacher had that one, and he's doing the sign of the cross with it.
The jokes didn't stop. The snowman jokes was fire.
Oh man! Oh, he had like superpowers. He was learning so much. He was dangerous. He was like Iceman or some shit like that or whatever. You know?
Snowman.
He was a snowman.
And you know what else happened? The snowman cometh. Thank you. Thank you.
That was a weak ass scene, and I was incorrect. This was her first nude scene before she got breast implants that she revealed in American Pie in 1999. So that was her first nude scene, which was still a complete letdown, but still.
Oh. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
See. Now,
or she was like 25 years old playing a high school chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. You gotta be real with it.
Back then. 21 Jump Street.
Yeah. I love that show.
They shot the whole movie in 18 days.
Really? I can see it.
They spent a whole 18 days doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Man, they was in 8-hour days.
And the production company that had brought everything in to do went bankrupt a couple of days before they started filming. So the bank was the one that actually oversaw the film. And the bank told them, y'all do what y'all need to do, just get it done. So they didn't have any money people telling them you can't do this, you can't do that, whatever.
Oh, nice. So that's how they upgraded the special effects. Because some of the special effect kills were kind of like really good, and you were like,
they did tell him you're not getting any more money, but just do what you want with what you got.
Oh, well, there you go.
This movie compared to other movies that are like horrible trash, this was done on purpose. All of it was. They did exactly what they wanted to do.
That's true.
There was no like bloopers. There was no people who were real life that ended up being extras in the movie. Everybody here was an actor, an actress. In every scene, every joke, every edit, every cut, even the music, it was all done purposefully. It
came out to do what it was supposed to do. I mean, if you can sit back and you can watch that freaking Gingerbread Man movie, you know, and you can watch that flick and you can understand how that corny ass bullshit is. You got a or the turkey flick, you know what I'm saying? The Gobbler or whatever that shit is, you know, with the turkey that's a mutant turkey or something that they got. Thank you, Deborah.
Thanksgiving starts off with 30 seconds, and then a turkey rips off the top off of a blonde-headed pilgrim and says, "Nice tits, bitch." That's
somebody told me about that today.
That sells you on that. And then the fact that do not trash the name of the Ginger Dead Man, starring Gary Busey.
Hey, bro, he's a gingerbread man. He's a gingerbread man, and you sitting up there talking. I mean, it's like, hey, we got a snowman, gingerbread man. Who would win in this fight? Who would win in this fight?
Ginger Dead
The
Man.
Ginger Dead Man was brought back by.
I don't believe we're having this debate right now.
The Ginger Dead Man was brought back by voodoo gypsies.
Okay.
Voodoo gypsies.
Okay.
So yeah, against molecular acid, yeah, voodoo gypsies are gonna win with Gary Busey.
I don't think they could. I mean, you could not, unless he's going to get some battery. He's going to get what they only could find was the
Ginger Dead Man has 6 movies. Jack Frost has 3.
How in the world?
Ginger Dead Man wins. That's not
How
even
in the world could Gingerbread Man have 6 movies?
Ginger Dead Man.
Ginger Dead Man has 6 movies.
Put some respect on his name.
You right, Deb. I'm sorry. I didn't know this dude had. I didn't know this franchise is now. It's a franchise now. Has much? Has 6 movies deep?
You haven't even given it a chance. You didn't even watch the whole movie.
I did watch the movie. I watched it. I watched it this weekend, right
Dad
after I watched
give
this.
This one a chance either.
It's not that I didn't want to. Medically, I couldn't.
So the scene was. Sounds like somebody's taking a shower.
Yeah, right.
No, I got a water boiler going on in the back. It's TV being made.
Okay.
So the SA scene was intended to be Jack Frost smashing her head into the wall until she died. During the editing phase. During the editing phase, the director told the other guy there, "You know what this looks like, right?" Which it did not look like he was having sex with her in any way, shape, or form. It just looked like he was banging her head against the wall. And then so both guys were like, and that's why they added the
joke, the
pun at the end, because
that's what does it.
Because it looked like he was having sex with Shannon and Elizabeth instead of just slamming her head against the wall.
Yeah, because it didn't seem like it was like, I didn't get that at first either. I thought he was just smashing her, but then after he said the joke, I was like, oh, and then that just became like really bad. If you really think about it, because he kind of, yeah, that's some, yeah.
So it was cool until the joke, right?
Yeah, the joke made it worse. That they should, in retrospect, that the joke, they shouldn't have made the joke.
So Sam, the guy from the movie Sam, he ironically died in real life in an avalanche.
Are you for real?
Who's Sam?
Yeah, in real life.
What are you talking about? Who's Sam? Sam who?
Sam's that guy, that white guy. Because there's only one in this movie.
In the movie, the only one. Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. That dude.
That guy. Yeah, that guy. There was a whole bunch of those guys on there. The sheriff trying to figure this thing out. The coroner don't got no answer. Old dude running all off like he went crazy and everything. Man, please. Snowman out there killing people, breaking into people's houses.
The jokes, man. His jokes carried the whole vibe.
Yeah, they didn't have a chance against him either. And he was indestructible.
It's like Joshua said earlier, he was discovering his powers. Or was it you? It don't matter who said it. He was discovering his powers as he went along. And he realized pretty much that he could will himself to do whatever he wanted to do in that form. He was like, water, water, snow, snow, ice, ice.
He could throw icicles?
He got it popping. Oh, yo, what?
When he discovered that he could throw icicles, yes, he could throw icicles at you.
Projectiles.
He was like crazy. He was doing that in 2. See, that was a stupid ass part in part 2. I saw that shit. They were in like the tropics or something like that, in the Bahamas or something, and he
he went to the tropics.
Yeah, he was in the Bahamas.
A snowman.
Yes, he went to the Bahamas to go kill the cop, right? Again, it's killing me, right? I'm serious. And he was up in this tree, and it was these chicks on the bottom, and he was like throwing icicles down at her, trying to hit her, and he kept missing. And he said, oh, fuck it. And he just turned himself into a snow anvil and dropped on top of her.
Not an anvil.
Yes.
Wile E. Coyote style?
He did a Wile E. Coyote style to drop the apple on her, and they couldn't figure out and then when they came to investigate it in the morning, they couldn't figure out what happened because he melted and went away. So all they just saw was a smashed person.
First of all, he's a snowman in a tree. He's in a tree in the Bahamas.
We need to do Ginger Dead Man. We did a classic pod about Ginger Dead Man back when it was the only one. That's how long Deb and I and some of the crew had been podcasting. And yeah, especially the Undertaker scene.
Yep.
Deborah, you're right. Deb, why I don't know. Deb, wait a second. Deb, why you tripping?
What did I do?
I mean, what's wrong with the concept? You don't believe that it's possible for a mutant snowman?
Dad, you don't think it's possible for a genetically modified mutant snowman to go down to the Bahamas and get up inside of a tree, and then to throw icicles at random strangers, and then when that doesn't work, they go ahead and turn themselves into an anvil and smash the person into a pulp and then disappear? You don't believe that, Deb?
And then
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
and then the weapon melts. Then the weapon melts like in The Lovely Bones.
Oh. You see, they're in the same category.
Yes.
It's bad.
The writing, especially the writing.
Cobweb, have you seen The Lovely Bones?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. You should watch the movie.
The Lonely Bones?
Lovely.
Bones? All right,
Yes.
I'll give it a shot, man. You know, it's just like, you guys be tripping and stuff. I know you want to be sending me off on some mission and shit like that and then get me all screwed up and stuff like that.
Look, it's not as good as Snowman in the Bahamas, but it's around there.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, yeah, The Lovely Bones won't have a snowman's chance in. Oh, well. Yeah.
It is kind of far-fetched that you would actually believe that there would be a
Gypsy
snowman. This snowman is so powerful that he can go to the Bahamas. And he crossed the ocean.
Wait. Since we got off
About a movie we ain't even watched.
Yeah, so since we got off the two movies that we were gonna do this time, and we're talking about this third one, please tell me he does a bad, completely wrong island accent for whatever island he's on.
No, he does not. He's still got the same accent. It talks the same way as he did in the first one. But he's able to cross the ocean in salt water.
And you liked the second one?
No, I did not.
But you liked the first.
The first one was good compared to
You're
this
talking about
second
it more
one.
than the two movies are supposed to be talking about.
Well, that's what we do. When the movie's good, we move on to something else naturally,
Well,
right?
well,
That's what
I'm
happened.
sorry,
Jack
man.
Frost was a good movie.
Touche.
Right. Right. I'm just
Cobweb.
letting you know. You guys are sitting up there talking. You said Jack Frost had this, he was 6 movies deep? No, that was the Gingerbread Man.
No, that was Ginger Dead.
Ginger Dead.
Cobweb.
Man.
I just told Gantu right now, touche, which would be the WPS version of this motherfucker.
That's funny as hell.
Have you seen Ginger Dead Man?
I
didn't hear
never
that.
heard of it.
Oh,
Wow.
explain this to me in Ginger Dead Man. This whole concept of why they just didn't leave the factory. Why did
Because
they
it
just
was
leave?
in the script. It was in the script.
So you're trying to tell me there's this cookie, the size of a big, like a he wasn't even bigger than one of those
two and a
little,
half feet
you know,
tall.
they have those little crosswalks that they have as a kids to tell you to slow down and shit with the little flag on it. He wasn't as big as that.
2.5 feet tall
Cookie.
with a voodoo gypsy. Can you say gypsy still? Voodoo?
Yeah.
A voodoo gypsy curse of the not murdered, because he was sentenced to death, son of a voodoo gypsy priestess. Yeah.
You're saying
And
voodoo
that happened to
gypsy,
be-
and you danced around that term. Are these like
So
Haitian
they-
Turks? What?
No. It's voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
And the stereotypes of gypsies put together. I'm
Well,
not using
that was the
exact
worst bakery. They need to be shut down
terminology
anyway.
It was super. I mean, I'm telling you, the star is Gary Busey. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
bakery should have been shut down.
Lotus.
They were garbage. Okay. Contu, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you how bad this fucking bakery is, and they should have been shut down. Okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, sir.
Cookies leave.
No. Let me tell you. Because you be sitting up there. You're a chef, and this will probably turn your fucking stomach, right? Okay, so they get the gingerbread. They get the stuff that they think is the seasoning for the gingerbread, right? But it's actually the ashes dropped off by the voodoo priestess of his body, right?
No.
Let me stop. This is my interpretation. This is how it sits in my fucking mind, Josh. I'm telling you right fucking now.
They hit the ash bay.
So wrong. You're missing out on so much already.
I mean,
Go ahead.
your mind's not right.
Go ahead.
Right. No. So this fool right here, right? He's opening up some box or some shit like that, and he cuts his hand, right? And she pulls his hand. She pulls his hand over the seasoning for the bread, and his blood is dripping into the bread seasoning. That is clearly, smeared in, and she just uses that to make the bread. Now, the concept of that you would actually have preying his hand over, this bloody hand over your food.
Some bourbon involved in this watching.
That's what happened, Josh. What? That didn't happen?
So a granddaughter and grandson inherit the bakery that happens to have walk-in. It's a small town mom and pop bakery that has walk-in ovens, but not just like walk-in ovens. I'm talking about like warehouse size walk-in
bakery
ovens. Right. And right when they're trying to figure out what they do, you hear just this huge doom, doom, doom on the door, and they're like, "What is that?" And it's obviously the door, right? And then they walk up to the door and they open it, and then you see what looks like early age Undertaker with the Undertaker hat and the long coat and everything running down the alley, right? And then old boy says, "Oh, it's the UPS guy."
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Because he's waiting on the package.
Then he looks down and you see this package of gingerbread man mix with like voodoo gypsy markings all over it and all that. And they're like, "Oh, it's the gingerbread mix."
It
And
says
as it
gingerbread
opens
mix
up-
on the package. Who will be thinking gypsies will be sending something to them like that? Come on.
Maybe the ancient runes.
What
Exactly.
happened was the cop that killed Gary Busey, his mother, the mother of Gary Busey, sent this to the cop's family, and this is the kids that inherited the cop's bakery, because he was a professional cop, but now he had his own bakery, family bakery
He
also.
wanted to have donuts forever.
Ever.
See, it made no sense. It made, but yeah.
As they're opening the can with that big industrial can opening thing that goes on the tables as well.
Yeah.
You know what I
We
mean?
call it a can opener in the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a culinary secret. Don't tell nobody I shared that with y'all.
Gonna cost you.
Today.
This motherfucker.
And as he's taking the now cut lid off of it, he cuts his hand on the razor sharp cut lid.
That's bad technique.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
they're newbies in this
Kitchen.
in this
In the
kitchen.
industry, we call it a kitchen.
Yeah. Same thing.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of eye looking this episode.
Hey man, you signed up for this,
And
Josh.
the first thing they happen to make with this bloody gingerbread voodoo gypsy
Paste.
mix is a 2.5 foot tall gingerbread man
Right.
with the ashes of the now voodoo gypsied to see Scary Busey in it.
So
And
there's
then
ashes
Okay. What is
and blood.
different between what I just said and what you just said?
Oh, that's
A
a
lot.
world of difference right there.
It was a world of difference.
As
I
you see
didn't
the
understand
It
what
was
you were
cosplaying,
saying,
bro.
and now
It was
I know what the
cosplaying.
movie is about.
As,
So-
as you see the Undertaker running down the alley, he had just finished knocking, and now he's halfway down the alley. Oh, it's the UPS guy.
You know, he always jets. So
Exactly.
there's the cook's blood and Gary Busey's ashes are mixed
Right.
up into the gingerbread man.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Premise.
So,
And the curse, not only the ashes, but the curse had already been put on the mix.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the ashes.
so
Yeah.
when you
With
watch this
runes.
movie, or if you watch this movie, or anybody,
Take it with a grain of salt.
this is not an Academy Award winning movie. This movie it is
You
what
don't
it is.
say.
Yeah.
Because apparently, Cobb thinks that Jack Frost is, and
It's an amazing film.
and I don't know. Just know that this is one of the movies that he says that Jack Frost is. They know what it is. And that's what this is. But it's
let me-
actually
let me give you
They both
Let
know.
me
No.
give you-
Let me be clear about this real quick. They both came out and did what they set out to do. Both of these movies wanted to be corny. Both of these movies wanted this bullshit like this. They wanted to do goofy stuff like that.
No.
If they did
No, they
not
did
want to
not.
do stuff like this, then
No.
it's oh my god, no.
Jack
Yeesh.
Frost wanted to be a serious horror film with a $30 million budget.
No.
No.
Yes. And
How
that
much
was
did they
the
spend?
plan. The plan was $30 million. They did not get the $30 million that they were promised because the company that they went to went bankrupt right before it happened.
Right.
But it was supposed to be a very the
Can you imagine how much better it would have been? Just
How much
with
did they
money?
get? How
'Cause
much
it
did
was
they
a
get?
good movie.
50. Well, they spent 50 grand on Jack Frost. Well, no, because it wasn't supposed to be anything like that. The only reason it became cheesy and a comedy
Was because they lost Lou.
because they lost all the money and the one the one Jack Frost that was made looked so fucking stupid. They were like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna lose our houses to the bank if we don't make a movie. So they made it a cheesy comedy. But
Wow.
they wanted it to be an epic, sprawling, trilogy, new horror, real horror character and everything like that. They had no intention whatsoever of it being a comedy.
Is that why there's dual posters for it? Like there's one with the Jack Frost from the movie, and there's another one that looked like it was designed yesterday by a really good artist. Have you
I
seen
know
that?
there's Jack Frost movies. There's one where Michael Keaton is Jack Frost.
But that's
Oh
not.
yeah, no, not that. No,
And
this
that
is,
was-
this
that
is
was the next
specifically the
year.
horror one for this. This one has two posters, and there's one with the Jack Frost that we see in the movie, and there's another one that's it's a spectacular piece of artistic work.
You know that whole character Jack Frost to me is always fucking crazy when you think about it. He's supposed to be like, and he's like always portrayed as an asshole in everything that he does. Everybody's like Jack Frost is a dick. I mean, is that
Who
like
said
true?
that?
They
the real
always
one?
have him in the movies. In every movie, they portray Jack Frost as being a dick.
He smokes a pipe.
He's cold. I
He
just
sings
wanted to bring up.
songs.
I just wanted to bring up something for Cantu real quick, because Cobweb is not. I'm not wanting to hear about the Ginger Dead Man, but let me give you some of the titles of the Ginger Dead sequels. So there's the Ginger Dead Man, 2005. Then there's 2008's Ginger Dead Man 2: The Passion of the Crust.
Lord. No, they did not. No, they did not.
And then there's 2011's Ginger Dead Man 3: Saturday Night Cleaver. Then there's Ginger Dead Man versus the Evil Bong.
The Evil Bong.
The Evil Bong is another series.
No,
Movies.
just please.
Then there's the Ginger Dead Man Murderthon,
Murder.
and there's also Dating with the Ginger Dead Man.
Don't you freaking tell me that happened right now. Who are picking up what women are out there looking for the Ginger Dead Man?
The people in the script.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys
I'll
win.
put together their
You guys
official
win.
title.
You guys win. I admit defeat on this one
That's
right
the
here.
one that I'm familiar with. That's the one that I know. He's
Right.
chilling and killing.
I
Jack
think
Frost.
that's what it was supposed to be.
You guys win on that one. I'm not gonna front on that at all. When I heard that you told me that, and I heard that, what's that one with the like Saturday Night Fever one or some shit like that?
Flavor.
Yeah, and then
I've
the
never
crust.
seen that.
That's the one we got.
I've never seen that poster.
So that's what $30 million would
That's
do.
what I saw.
It's like a before and after the Kardashians.
So here, let me read this real quick. After an accident that left murderer Jack Frost dead in genetic material, I mean, when we're all dead, I think we're in genetic material. But regardless,
We're in genetic material right now, man.
right now, as we're alive, yeah, the vengeful killer returns as a murderous snowman to exact his revenge on the man who set him to be executed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's a mutant.
I did like one scene though, when the old man got his head backwards in the rocking chair, and then the cop, he's like, "Yeah, get me in touch with that asshole agent guy. Who are you?" He goes, "I'm Agent Asshole."
Yeah, he did.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that
was
dude,
pretty
he's
good.
like always coming up. It was like you thought like he was dead at the end of the first one, but he comes back in the second one, but it's just a completely different guy, and he says he's got plastic surgery. He had 12 surgeries.
Because that is the guy that died in the avalanche in real life.
Yeah. And they brought him back as a new, totally different character. That
Because
was fucking crazy.
He was.
He was dead in real life. He did.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
In an avalanche, ironically.
An
enough.
avalanche. See, that's some. I don't think I'd be happy. That was it like a snow avalanche? I just want to know. I mean,
This motherfucker.
That's some
Touche.
WPS right there.
no, there's other avalanches. You could have a
What's the
mudslide
other
avalanche.
avalanche? Tell me
You
what
could have a
other
mudslide avalanche. They have them all the time.
Nobody in the history of
Avalanche.
Yes, you can die in
language
mudslide
ever
avalanche.
said
You can see them
mud
all the time.
avalanche.
Yes,
Is
you
it-
can.
Is it a mudslide just a mudslide?
A
No, they be
mudslide
taking
is a
out. Look that junk
mudslide.
up. That junk takes
The
out whole
avalanche
like.
of mud is implied.
Yeah, that whole
Cobweb.
thing when you get like the whole terrain goes down and all that shit goes like it, man. It happens very common, bro.
Cobweb, the type of motherfucker that orders chai tea and non-bread.
Non-bread. Chai tea with non-bread, please.
What does that even mean?
Can I get a meat burger?
A meat burger. So chai is tea.
It's tea.
So you don't order a
Chai
chai
means
tea.
tea.
And non is bread.
Bread.
So you don't order
It's the word
non-bread.
for bread.
But
So
people
when you say-
people order chai tea, non-breads.
So when you say snow avalanche, it's redundant. You don't need to say it because when you say
Avalanche is
avalanche,
snow.
and to anybody on the planet that understands the word avalanche, the first and only thing that they're going to think of is snow.
No.
I
Well,
went
I'm
to.
sorry. I'm sorry. I have an open mind to other concepts in this bubble. Okay.
Oh, you over
I
here
think of
creating-
everything. I mean, I don't just think of like one thing. You're like, oh, he died in an avalanche. Okay, was it like was he in the tropics or something, or
Right. That's why he
was it the
said-
snow? What happened
You
here? I
ordered
just want to
chai
know.
tea and
I
meat
just want to know
burgers.
because I mean, people
Hold on,
die. I mean, what's the ratio of people that die in snow avalanches to like regular like mud avalanches now? I bet you it's probably.
Guarantee you there are
Exactly
zero
the same.
deaths. There are zero deaths in mud avalanches.
Hold on. I went to Google right now and put how many types of avalanches are there, and Google told me, "Is this a joke?"
Hold on. Give me your phone, Deborah. Look. How many types of avalanches are there? It says AI overview. Is this a joke? There are two types of avalanches: loose snow avalanche and slab plate avalanches, all consisting of wet and or dry snow. And then at the end it says, touche.
It has an eye.
No.
Cobweb orders his fried chicken with yeast bread.
I'd like that. I'd like
And
that.
let me get a wet soda with that, please. Wet soda with hard water.
Did you have to try soda or wet soda?
Hey man, there's the difference, bro. You know this.
You're going to get me my shooting gun. I need my sweeping broom to take care of this.
I would like a cross section of bread, please.
Let me get a piece of slice.
A piece of a slice.
Oh.
So you guys can't see. This is
If you come
why.
out of your bubble, we might be able to understand what you were saying, but
I would like
the
to
bubble's
live.
locked tight, and all
I
we do
am
is
not
hear.
coming out of this bubble. Okay.
He's afraid of the light avalanches.
I'm gonna get in my driving car, and go to the store, to the buy-in store.
All right, so 2024's the original title, The Grinch That Stole Bitches. 1 hour, 14 minutes. The Grinch has to settle a score with Santa, so he decides to take a different approach.
He said he. You know what? Let me tell you something. This movie right here is
He
the
took
most.
a different approach.
The approach that he took was diabolical. He literally stole all they women. And
What about his game, though? What
He
about
had
his
mad
game,
game.
though? His
He had
game,
mad-
that was the most massive game since the Mac.
he came out there and was all ticked off, and he got out of jail early, and he came after the Santa's woman, Mrs. Claus, and he was going to take Mrs. Claus, and he was going to take all these other chicks that he could from everybody else in the
He
hood.
didn't have to, because they were all like, hey.
They were ready to go because he
They
pulled
were
up.
ready to go.
This dude, the costume was so
Because
fucking stupid. We're not even going to
because
discuss how bad the costume was. Okay.
All of them wanted the strong touch. And he's like, bitches, the fuck that mean? And then little G says, that means they want the dick. And he's like, oh. Yes.
I don't understand.
So-
Every single time he would go like, he just go like crazy every few minutes.
Oh, yeah, he went feral. He'd have those little feral. Yeah.
That was the actor's real twitch, by the way. That
No.
they just sped it up to make it look like he was like, "Rah."
Are you serious?
Word.
That was his real impediment.
Okay.
That's fucking beautiful.
Is that like
I'm
Tourette's?
lying. I'm lying.
Oh, I was gonna say what my man. We have a
Don't be
less
funny with me.
than
See, there you go.
able actor here.
He got us. He got us, Con. He got us, bro.
Stop
He got
him.
us right there. There you go. He got us right there on that bullshit that he always be pulling every goddamn week. Yeah,
Okay.
we're thinking for real.
According to IMDb,
Y'all got sad
He's got Tourette's.
if you want more gems like this, you can also watch How the Grinch Took Too Many Mushrooms.
No.
Just Sex, Stripper Party 2, Stripping for My Life, Tiffany the Doll, She's Better Than a Blow-Up Doll, TGFU, which is a purple cup with two topless chicks and a guy in a Nike onesie like this. And then there's Sinful Paradise, Welcome to Paradise, Fangirl, which has a girl with pink hair and her hand shoved down the front of her booty shorts, and Stripper Party. These are all how would I say, Tubi specials.
Here's a fun fact: they were all put together from the same footage from this movie.
Probably.
Probably. They probably
Shot
could
in
have.
one day.
Let me tell you something. That pool party was wild. That pool party was wild.
There was some parts of this movie that I could watch again.
Yeah.
I could.
There was
I
a
could
lot
look
of
at
there was a
couple-
lot of there was a lot of booty shaking.
The lighting. The
There was a
lighting
lot of-
good.
there was
I
a
like
lot
the
of titty
framing
jingling.
of certain scenes.
Don't
the
even
way
get
that they
me. No,
put
no.
specific
Don't.
angles and the way the music talked about only certain scenes, though.
I just
Oh,
want to say,
dude, when I
whoever-
saw that one scene with old girl
whoever
when they was
filmed
having
this
the
fucking movie, whoever
What?
filmed this fucking movie on their Android 3,
They probably
right,
did.
was
On their
addicted
Timu
to
sticks.
to Dutch angles. For those of you who don't know what a Dutch angle is, it's when the camera's skewed on purpose to make you feel uneasy, to show you that there's a scene of what's going to happen here. Something's wrong here. Not in this movie. This one's like, fuck, where's the tripod? I don't know. Let's tape it onto a rock.
Bro, what do you think?
They couldn't
You
get
got
a
this
TV
dude-
tripod.
At least it was HD.
Like they could get a better costume for the Grinch.
All they
Okay.
did was they got a Party City furry Grinch suit without the face, because you know they bought that crap ass hard plastic face that shows no emotion, and then we can't do it, and they're like, fuck it, paint his eyebrows and beard green.
And they had to spend out extra money to get Mrs. Grinch, his baby mom, that he
They
denies
probably shared that uniform.
because
shared
the baby
outfit.
ain't green. She's talking about the baby his because it's got green eyes. He said, "Bitch, I'm all green."
No, he said, to quote unquote the jewel of this movie, my nuts is green, and anything that comes out my nuts is green, and that little, I can't say the word, ain't green.
Man,
Pretty
my
much.
man's a Shakespeare.
And he was true, and he wasn't. He was like, you can understand that this kid looked like the mailman. He did. He looked like the freaking mailman, dude. Shit. And so so the fact that when he goes to go pick up all these chicks, right? And when he picks them up, he has his El Camino, right? This is badass El Camino. That was a top-notch El Camino. That ride was
Yes, it
fucking
was.
tight.
Yes, it was.
This one was
Yeah.
the new El Caminos.
It was nice. It was nice. There's new El Caminos. That's a new one.
Oh, there's new El Caminos out there. They're out
Do they have?
there.
Do they have a hybrid? I mean, like a electric El Camino?
Oh my God! Please
See,
don't go.
now you're being too fancy. What the fuck?
What?
What are you talking about?
Gantu meant that it was El Camino that was redone and rebuilt and then made all fancy schmancy.
I know that part. But
He-
I'm just saying, like, are they going to make like they should bring it back and make like an electric one?
No, they shouldn't.
When
Well,
there's
yeah,
no
they should. I
and you
don't-
don't have electricity, how are you going to drive your car if you have to go anywhere?
2026 Chevy El Camino.
What, Deborah?
Hold up.
Seriously?
Hold on.
I didn't hear what Deborah said. What did you say, Deb?
And so when there's a zombie apocalypse and we don't have electricity, how are you going to drive your car?
Oh,
Same way you
damn.
guys when you run out of gas and you're out there fighting like freaking Mad Max and shit like that in the desert wasteland.
Yeah, but there's no electricity.
There are no officially confirmed new El Caminos from GM yet. It says yet. But they are expecting a late 2025 reveal.
There you go. Look at that. That's what I'm talking
That's not-
about.
Is that a render?
It's a render.
Oh, okay.
That's dope. But that's tight though. You know what I'm saying? If you get that like that style, bring that back, I would buy that.
And then go steal a bunch of wives.
It looked like
It looks like a Hyundai Santa Fe. Or what's
But
that
you know
little?
what I'm saying? But if they came back with the real style, it'd be dope. Like they brought the Blazer back. You know what I'm saying? It's real dope. They bring back those old styles or something like that that got kind of phased out because of certain situations where like gas and fuel efficiency was a problem. You know? So they get you this new shit, you know, with this you don't have to worry about that, and then there you go. That's how that roll, you know. But
Yeah.
back to our greatest movie of the night.
You're stealing wives. Well, he wasn't stealing. He wasn't kidnapping. They was rolling. He just threw him over his shoulder just for the shits and giggles.
Because they needed the strong
Just
touch.
a loose.
He did. They came up there and he had his two henchmen. There was the one guy and then there's a midget. And can I say that? Can I say midget still?
I don't think you can, but it's already out there.
The only time you can say it technically safely is when you're talking about wrestling. Midget wrestling is completely okay.
What about throwing?
That's how Mr.
All
T
I
got
know-
that spotted Rocky.
Do you want to know what the Grinch's professional IMDb name is?
What is it?
The actor?
The actor that portrayed the Grinch in the Grinch That Stole Bitches. Otis Moneybags Mafia McIntosh.
There you go. Sounds like a good young man.
That is. Wait a second.
He sounds like an actor. Moneybags. What?
Moneybags Mafia McIntosh. Mrs. Claus's professional name, Christiane, and then quotes, Chrissy Cindy Jones.
With an I.
No. Whoa,
Oh.
there's a bunch of I's in there.
I mean, Cindy.
Christiane,
She spells Cindy with the I.
Cindy. But her name is Christiane Chrissy Cindy Jones.
Let me tell you something about this movie. It's like they went to the strip club and got as many chicks as they could and asked if you want to be in a movie on your day off. And they all came down. They said, what do we have to do? We just got to have some drinks, party at the pool, and act like they picking you up, a couple of you up, and throwing you in the back in the El Camino and drive off. That's all they did, and they partied. And they made a fucking movie about it. So we coming back, and just check this out. Let's get back to this Grinch shit. This dude right here enacts this plan to get back at Santa for some bullshit that happened with him when they sent his ass to the joint. And he gets out early, and Santa doesn't know it. So he literally comes up with this idea that he's gonna steal all Santa's women and all the women in the hood and bring them back and start treating them like whatever and taking them for his own. And
I
that's
think
when
it was Little G's idea. He
That was
like,
Little
what am I
G's
gonna
idea?
do? And then Little G was like, you need to get the bitches.
Oh my god!
Don't quote me on that, but I think it was Little G's idea.
That was Little G's idea.
Yeah, because Santa was trying to figure out. He was literally, not Santa. The Grinch was like, oh man, how do I get it? I gotta get him back. I gotta get him back where it hurts. And I think it was Little G after they smoked a little something. He was like, you know what? You need to get the bitches.
I couldn't even. You know what? You might be right. I ain't gonna even front on that because let me tell you something. This movie, it's bad. It's bad, but it's bad because they know it's bad.
No,
I
this
mean, the
isn't
whole
one of those
concept of what they
movies.
were trying to do was going to be bad. You see
Jack
what kind
Frost
of movies
was
they
that kind of bad. Jack Frost was that kind of bad. This movie was horrible.
It wasn't. Okay. Tell me something that was bad about this movie. What was bad? What was bad? What was bad, Contour, about this movie that you thought was so horrible that you have to say it was that bad?
You know all the
would
things that I say that makes a movie good?
Yeah.
The lighting, the framing, the sound, the script, the acting, the idea. The guy who wrote this, he's being born. All of this was a bad idea. It was horrible. It was horrible. This was trash. The only redeeming quality in this was, again, there were some scenes that, I could watch again. They were rather artistic. And there's something about the opposite gender that, some of them is just,
There was some titties in
you could look at them.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't about just
There
titties.
was a lot of booty shaking.
There was
And
clapping.
Like I said, there was a lot of clapping. And you sit up there watching. I'm watching. I'm like, wait a minute, is that clapping? And why is there a light in there? Why is
Yep. That's that
I wanted
next
to pause
level.
it, but I couldn't. I was like, I can't pause it. I was like, wait a minute, how did she get that light to be in there where it's at?
Yep.
And she's clapping it. Wow, this is where we're at tonight. Okay, man, dangerous.
This is modern.
It is.
It's the highest technology of the whole movie was that right there. That was the state of the art.
She brought the real.
They called that the golf clap because it was light.
It was like,
Thank you. I'm here till
Shit.
tonight.
oh my god, it happened. Oh, besides that, and then okay, so he gets all the chicks out, and they're trying to catch him back. You know, and the thing about it is, it's not too hard. Like, they don't even want to go back. They want to stay with the Grinch. It's not like he was really holding them back too much.
His game was phenomenal.
And the only
he had
reason
that
the only
game, he treated them like shit, and they were like, "We love it here."
the only reason he wanted them to come back, they got the husbands, the guys wanted they baby mamas back, is because the kids needed to be fed. And they know how
None
to
of them
cook.
wanted to feed the kids.
None of them
My
wanted
kids
to
gotta
cook.
eat. My kids gotta eat. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The kids
Right, they
gotta
don't know
eat.
nothing about. They don't know what the fuck to do. So that's what they upset about. I ain't never heard no shit like that.
How did this butte end?
No better than it started.
Man,
What
all the
was
chicks,
it?
all the women went back to their husbands, except for Mrs. Claus. She stayed with the Grinch, and so the Grinch had like him and then Mrs. Grinch, and then they had the baby, and the Grinch said at the end that baby ain't mine. I told you that baby ain't mine. He ain't green, and that's how it ended. Simple as plain as like that, man. I mean, what do you want, bro?
I lost
mean-
an hour and 14 minutes of my life with this bullshit. Y'all don't understand the stuff I put myself through to be here with y'all. I do it for the cast. I do it for the pod. It was wrong. Y'all shouldn't have
So
suggested this.
okay. Let's just take this out. Okay,
I love-
Kantu.
This is some cartel shit. Like, you make people watch this to get information.
I
put
love the pod.
put
I
it in
love our
repeat.
people. I love Club 3P, all our pod peoples and all that. But this movie, I was like, man, fuck everybody.
Yeah.
No, touche. Touche everybody.
Yeah.
guys.
I think
I didn't
that
pick this movie. I didn't pick
access
this movie.
to production is too
But you
easy
did.
right now.
You, in a way, you did.
How is
So-
it the way I picked? Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold up,
Let's
son.
get some-
Hold up,
let's get
son.
some-
Don't you bring
some
that down the
clarification
street.
on this.
You know
This is your
doggone
fault.
well.
This is 100% your fault.
How is this my fault?
WPS. I can't take all this.
Oh, we needed a Black Christmas movie, right?
Yep, that's what we needed.
I don't
It was
watch
supposed to be
any
horror.
WPS. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
this was horrible.
You know how bad this movie was? I would rather watch a Tyler Perry movie, and that is telling you something.
Without
Oh.
a bathroom break.
Horrible movies.
Wait
Yeah,
a
this
minute. Wait a
movie made
minute.
me
Wait.
pee in the
Hold
middle
up.
of
Hold
the
up a
pod.
second. No.
I took a
Medea
pod
Christmas
pee
was
because of
funny.
this movie. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I like
No,
Medea
it wasn't.
Christmas. It's a good Christmas movie.
It's not. Tyler Perry
I watch it
movies
every
are
year.
horrible. The only thing worse than Tyler Perry movies are the Grinch That Stole Bitches.
Whoa.
Only like
See, but
one Tyler
I
Perry
enjoy,
movie.
look. I do like these. These are I like that one. Out of the Tyler Perry movies that I do like Medea's Christmas because I do like a good Christmas movie, and I do like. I can't remember the rest.
You see?
That's about it.
You see?
Right, because
Nope.
they all got crazy names, and he recycles a lot of the stuff in them all the time and shit like that.
If any
But
of them
this
were
one, he
really
doesn't.
good, then the movie would stand out, and you'd be like, I can name it. And you're like, I
Yeah,
can't even
there's a
remember
lot
what
of
it
people.
was.
A lot of people follow his ass for real though. They love his motherfucking ass.
They do, and they have horrible taste in fucking movies. Salud,
Hey.
Josh.
That was Deb.
Oh, salud, Deb. It don't matter who it was. Salud to your health.
Thank you.
There's only one
But-
Tyler Perry movie that I like, and you know why I liked it? Because he didn't write it. He just acted it, and it was powerful. It was great. Fucking fantastic movie.
He was like a tough guy in that movie. Which movie was it?
Alex Cross.
Yes, there
It's
you
based
go.
on one of my favorite characters from James Patterson. Man,
Did he
He
ever
did a
do
really
like
good
more
job.
than more of those movies, or he just did that one?
I want to get deep into something real quick. So before we get into
I always want to get deep into something. Know what I'm saying? Oh wait, what?
There was the lob. There was the alley-oop right there.
Got it.
What? So, on this WPS Christmas movies that brought upon this mess of the Grinch that stole bitches.
I feel bad that I had to watch this, y'all. I don't know which of y'all I'm gonna be upset about, man. Y'all, but send y'all some cold.
I did not pick this movie.
But you forced it.
You forced it to happen. You kind of made it happen.
How did I force this movie? How is this possible?
Machiavellian. Your scheming was Machiavellian. I love how you did this.
Wait. In my bubble's defense, I don't know what y'all talking about.
What? How is this my fault? What does it mean? What does this mean? No, here, let me explain it to you. Let me talk over you while you're trying to explain it to me.
Plausible deniability. Man, you're
diplomatic immunity.
My friend, diplomatic immunity.
How is this my fault? Well, here, let me tell you why it's your fault. Blah, 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 over your fault.
Right.
This ill-begotten film is brought because of, as of late, and especially last episode, you're like, man, this is some WPS stuff. This is some WPS stuff. It's like, all right, we'll bring something that in the theme of Christmas and horror, that's what we're doing, you know,
right.
That is not WPS stuff.
Okay. And I had trouble finding something. And I said, we'll just do Jack Frost.
Which does not rectify the situation of finding something that's not WPS, because the Jack Frost was almost more WPS than Anna the Apocalypse. It just didn't have a musical to it.
And that's why I like Jack Frost more than I like Anna and the Apocalypse. I hate horror operas.
It wasn't.
I hate horror operas.
Hold
on, I'm gonna write that down because that's for fucking generations right there. I'm putting it in my notebook, son. I hate horror operas.
Is that like a mudslide avalanche?
Man, hell yeah, a mud avalanche.
No, they call them. You know what they call them? Mudslides. That's what they call them.
That's what we said like 400 times.
This. Touche.
What's up,
many fucking shades.
I'm gonna put my foot down and make a rule right now. From now on, starting next week, you must have food before you pod. Because not having food is making your brain all mushy.
Cobweb's got this other ritual, playing his music, making my ears bleed and shit. Not because of the music, but because it sounds horrible coming through his board and all that. But he can't eat before pod. And then during pod, he's like, I'm hungry.
No, he's thinking about mudslide avalanches.
And then he drops I haven't eaten yet. Well, neither have I.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to sustain the bubble. And that takes a lot of energy to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? This bubble is just not easy to keep up. Because you guys be coming at me hard from time to time out there, pause. And I have to be careful with that, that's out here, so I have to, it takes more energy at times to keep the bubble going than the normal person.
To evade and deflect the truth.
I don't understand that part, but the bubble said, I don't know what you're talking about.
The truth will set you free.
The bubble just is like, okay, free. You know what? I know a lot of jokers that told the truth and they're in jail right now. Okay? So you take that to your goddamn books, okay? Take that to your truth to set you free, okay? All right, sometimes you just need to know when to keep your goddamn mouth shut. All right?
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm just dropping gems here. I mean,
This moment of self-reflection brought to you by
the E, the B. Damn it, I forget. Me and Deb been together so long that I'm thinking shit, and it's just, and she's like, oh, that's what he wants me to say. I mean, she's got that on her own too, but she's reading my mind. Just,
oh,
Deb, don't say what I was just thinking right now.
Okay, I won't.
All right, you guys don't be doing all that junk. That Wonder Twins activate shit. You know, ain't got time for that shit tonight. You know, we doing these two great movies tonight, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, word?
Jack Frost is a better movie. Jack Frost is a better movie than Oh, the fuck, Josh! I told you don't be playing that around with that shit, man. Jack Frost is a better movie than the Grinch That Stole Bitches.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, what's the word? Exponentially better.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The people that made the Jack Frost, they know how to make movies. The people that made the Grinch That Stole Bitches, they know how to turn record on the phone. Period.
Android 3.
Period.
Yeah.
They spent more money getting those girls to dance on the film than they did on the rest of the goddamn movie.
Yep.
You think they
They
paid them?
spent more money on them red bones than they did on the rest
You
of the
think
movie.
they paid them Red Bones money for them to be in that movie?
Did
I don't
you
think so.
think that they were that motherfucker right there had enough pull to be like, hey, I'm gonna get you in the movie, girl? And they were like, oh, word. And they show up and he pulls out his phone and says, action.
Yes. Yes.
No.
He got the
These
new
girls,
Apple.
These girls, they dance at the good clubs. These girls, they dance at where the WPs go to spend their money. These girls, they don't work the lunch shift. These were some night shift dancers right there.
But that's the thing though. They got a lot of clout because they've had a lot of movies between now and then. So when you start
they
looking
were
at all
movies that you put on Tubi.
right, but they still put out movies.
Clout.
That's the problem. That's the thing. As long you sit up there talking about, whatever, but if you're sitting out there putting out content that are bona fide movies and people like us are sitting up here watching this shit and talking about how bad it is, regardless of matter, you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You're still doing your dream and you're still putting your shit out.
The only
if your
reason
dream
we're
is to get a
talking about
Tubi
this-
movie, then yo.
The only reason we're talking about this is because
I don't have a
you use
Tubi movie. Wait, do I?
the same Chat GPT search that I did. Cobweb tells me I couldn't find one. Look at this, and he brings up and he sends it word for word what I just looked up on Chat GPT. The same exact phrasing and everything like that. He was like, "There is no such thing as a," and then I get a boom from Matt Martinez. Check this out, bitches who stole Grinch who stole bitches.
Okay.
So the only reason we're talking about this horrible Tubi film was because you didn't do a proper Google search.
Wait a minute. I don't understand.
You made us lose an hour and 14 minutes of our lives for this bullshit.
No, I told you guys that I didn't see anything that was worth us actually doing that would be worthy. So let's just do Jack Frost. And then you guys come in and Matt comes in with this, the Grinch That Saved Bit that stole bitches, and it's like, let's just do both. And now I'm sitting up here like,
Again,
bro,
it's Machiavellian. You
it is
make
what it
this
is,
happen.
man.
It's great.
It
You're a
happens to the
mastermind.
best of us,
You Donald
Sometimes,
Rumsfeld in this motherfucker. You making it happen. You pulling the strings.
Shit.
I know for a fact we do have at least 3 listeners that think Machiavellian is only Tupac related.
Well, we have 3 listeners that don't read enough books. I'm sorry.
They don't read books anymore, bro. They don't do that anymore. They don't
So is
read
that-
books.
And then they make movies like The Grinch Who Stole Bitches.
Christmas.
You hear me?
Yes.
Did not
I
hear
didn't
you.
hear you, Deb.
I said when Cobb said they don't read books anymore. I said, so does that mean Cobb's one of them?
Oh.
No, I read books.
No, you listen to audio.
Oh shit! She said you
also
were audible
read
educated.
books.
You
So
said, do your own
before-
research.
So
Right.
I
read books.
I've
Come on.
turned-
What is this?
I don't know.
I've turned the noise dampening on. I've turned the noise dampening on so we can see our Riverside year in rewind real quick. So they gave us 3 clips of our most used words.
Oh.
And the first one is laughter.
That we spoke those words.
Hold on.
That was mostly Deb.
Because I'm always
That was
laughing.
Dad. What's going on, yo?
And so here is our most used word in 2025. Are you ready?
Okay.
No, I don't want to be associated with that.
One more time.
That
One
is
more time.
unreal right now.
Bro.
I'm just glad I was only in there 5 times out of the 48.
That is straight. That is not true.
I don't like it, but it's AI.
There is one more clip.
Oh,
Our
hell yeah.
highlights.
Bro, hold
our
up, bro.
highlights.
Wait. What are you doing next? What? You got one more?
Are you ready for our highlights of 2025?
Let's go.
This is great. Give me. Come on. Oh, ooh. What the fuck was that?
Exactly.
That made no fucking sense.
I said ham yum. Never forget that. I need a
never even
t-shirt
heard
that says
that.
Castle
Sounded
Pod
like
ham yum.
It sounded like some fucking droid talking shit. You be like, yo, no, change the defibrillator on the X-wing and then move the Phantom Cruiser to the left. Okay, that's what that fucking shit was. Some droid shit.
Why are you the only one complaining?
I was upset. I really wanted to hear what it was gonna do. And they came with that bullshit.
You know what else?
Funny.
You know what else I
know
heard?
it was,
man?
yeah, but I really wanted to know what it really did. I really wanted to hear our good stuff.
That's what it gave us for the highlights.
wow.
Of 55.
Wait a
You know
minute.
how-
When I really
how
think about it in that context,
Spotify, YouTube, everything gives you your of the year. Yeah, that was our of the year.
oh, I always like those at the end that they have those stuff at the wrap ups at the end of the year stuff and shit like that.
Spotify told me I'm 19.
Spotify told me I was 72.
You need to stop watching Archie Bunker on Spotify.
Watch Archie Bunker stuff on Spotify.
No, I don't.
Honeymooners.
Watching
Watching all episodes of the Three Stooges talking about this shit is still funny.
He watches I Love Lucy after the divorce.
No, it's because we go down military on Sundays listening to cruising oldies.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's why.
Cruising Oldies. That's your radio station that you guys are listening to? Cruising Oldies?
Yo, that's Chicano shit. You wouldn't understand,
You
homie.
wouldn't understand.
No.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna trust it. I'm not gonna. Stand in the way of that.
With that
No, I
being
can't.
said, you know what I do here, right?
What do you hear, Josh? What do you hear? Is there like a noise in the background that's like?
Man, I love technology. Look at that shit. Damn.
That's the greatest shit right there.
I gotta make another one.
It's like they
for
brought
next week.
Salvador Dali back, and he was like, "Yo, just work for Cast of the Pod." Ugh. It's inspiring.
And when it's gone, you're gonna miss it.
Yo,
It's gonna be gone.
the only
All
thing
right,
what's
Cobweb,
better
you're
than
driving, sir.
Salvador.
All right,
Tell
here
us
we
who's
go.
on.
Let's get this started. Let's get this started. Come on. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna rate this movie between 1 and 10, and 2 is like the lowest movie that we've ever given that to, and I think that was called White Noise, and also it was Shark Side of the movie. Terrible movies, but anything 5 and up, you watch again. Anything below, you like don't recommend it. So, I mean, who wants to go first?
I guess I will.
Okay.
Jack Frost.
But
One
you
movie
get
at a time.
Solid 7. Yes. When I said earlier that it was like in the same vein as Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, I really meant it. Everything here was specifically done. There was no accidents here. It was a low budget movie. They did what they could, and the writers, they knew what the fuck funny was. They were ahead of their time. This was the 80s, man. This was the 80s. The movie, no? This wasn't 87? When was it?
94? 93?
No.
Yeah, it was that bad, bro.
This was in 94.
This
93.
movie had 90s written all over it. But go ahead.
No.
1997. Jack Frost.
What?
1997. Yeah.
Okay.
That
Well, then
makes
they
it
made
worse.
it look like it was from the 80s. It was so good. I was
that
convinced that, yeah, they did it all on purpose, man.
This junk was done
It
at
was
the
a
turn of the
great
century.
Yo,
He's like,
it was so good that I thought that they did it like it was supposed to be done in the 80s. I'm standing on it, man. 10 toes down. This is a
All right.
solid 7. I recommend it. It's funny in the worst way possible. Corny. It's corny in the best way possible. This movie was exactly what they wanted it to be. It won. I would watch it again, and I would recommend it. If they had another $30 million, there's no doubt this movie would not win an Oscar. But still, it will be a good movie. 7. I'm standing on it. Watch it.
What you got on the Grinch, too?
No, one movie at a time. One movie at a time.
Oh, we're going to go back all the way?
Yeah.
You want to go all the way around? Okay, that's fine.
I think I'm
Roundabout, walkabout.
I didn't watch them.
Deb says she's gonna skip both movies, so it's just between the three of us.
Okay,
I'll give it
the three
I'll give it
of
a
us.
6. I'll give it a 6 because I'm gonna give it a chance again to watch. But
Well, you need to because you fell asleep. It wouldn't be fair for you to fall asleep and not see the whole thing.
right.
I just missed the last 15 minutes.
Still,
Okay.
that's so 15 minutes that you didn't see. And yeah, you're right.
I'm going to give
For
it a
another
7.
go round.
I'm going to give it a 7. I ain't going to front. Because
Why?
it was so corny and it was so kooky that you had to accept it. You know what I'm saying? When they sit up there with the blow dryer scene and they're melting his face and he's running away from him and shit like that shit is fucking funny. That shit is fucking funny. Okay? I mean, if you want a Christmas horror movie or just a winter horror movie, here you go. It's something that's not too gory that you can't watch or something like that, but it's kind of like, oh, this is stupid. You know, that you can sit back and just laugh at, then this is the movie for you.
They did it
There
on
you go.
purpose. It's beautiful, man.
How do you know they did it on purpose?
Because it was flawless. Like I said, there was no extras in the background. The sound quality was steady. Every shot was specifically set up. The actors knew what they were doing as far as this is supposed to be a piece of cheese. This is supposed to be a piece of camp. I gotta sit here and act with a snowman that's trying to murder everybody. And it came off flawless, man. It was, that's why.
Okay. All right. So
All right,
altogether, we give this movie a 6.66, which rounds up to a 7.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Oh no,
No,
it's
we can't
6,
have-
6,
that works
6.
for me.
Yeah.
No, it's a 7. I'm cool with that.
See what I'm saying? That's how good
Are
it
we
was.
gonna pull the same order for the Grinch Who Stole Bitches?
Let's do it.
Got to.
What you got?
Fuck that movie.
Come on,
There
man.
But it was-
there was pretty girls, and that's. I'm done with it.
But they
I give it a half, a 0.5. They managed to get it on Tubi. That means they worked on it. Somebody made phone calls and sent emails. They were like, hey, can you get me on Tubi? And they went through the proper route professionally. You know, ancillary work was performed to get this on. And for that, they get half of a point out of 10 from me because
Wow.
because the people that were involved in getting the production done did some work. It has nothing to do with the movie. It's all about the office work, the stuff that you don't see, the behind the scenes. That's what it is. That's what office work is. That's what support staff is. That's why there's people behind desks. And they're making phone calls. They're sending emails. They're sending texts. They're taking meetings. They're doing 2 o'clocks. You know what I'm saying? They're tabling stuff right now. They're gonna come back around. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah. The Office made this movie happen, and for that, the movie gets half a point. And there was pretty girls.
Okay. I'll go next. I'm gonna agree by disagreeing with Gantu. I'm gonna give the movie a 1.
How dare
Wow.
you?
And I disagree with the simple fact that
nefarious.
all this office work and all that was allegedly done. I'm assuming that somebody went on Instagram and put, "Yo, Tubi, I got a movie for you," and Tubi wrote back publicly, "Word, son, bet, let's do this," and it was done. And just 2 lines on Instagram.
Who made
And
money
then-
where? No, everybody lost. Even Tubi. Even Tubi lost. They got commercials.
Hey, we
on.
watched it.
They got commercials on her.
Yeah. That's 3 people right there that watched it.
Yeah, there's 3 views right there.
So right now they're at a 0.75. Cobweb.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to tell you this right now. Okay. The movie was bad. There's no question about that. Okay. The whole premise, the whole premise of the movie is bad. Okay. This is like what you would see like back in the 70s, what we call like a black exploitation film. That's what this is. Yes, that's what this is. This is a black exploitation film to the utmost degree. Okay,
to the downest most.
This movie ain't worth a pimple on the Great Dolomite's ass.
I bet you Dolomite will be like, y'all doing y'all thing, because they doing their thing. They doing their thing. I can't say that I haven't done, I've done my fair share of documentaries and everything else like that. But I mean, they did their movie. They came across. They had something, a tricky, something to catch your eye. I'm gonna give it a 3. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody to be watching it and have their wives come in their house and see them watching it. But I mean.
Oh, they walked in on the living room scene, huh? Your wife came home and you were like, whoa, and the pause button didn't work.
Right. And you sit up there pausing and you looking at the light and you're like, how did she get that in there? And you're like, oh wait, and she like come in the room. You're like, wait, what are you doing? Oh man, the fire stick was stuck. I'm sorry, man.
Yo.
So the consensus for this film from everybody else. Movie's been out for a year. It's got 149 votes on it for a 4.0. While here, the 3 of us at Cast of the Pod give it a 1.5.
It's too much if you ask me.
And what do they have it normally have it as? What score?
A 4.
Wow.
With 149, now 150 votes. So the entire cast and crew went and voted it to a 4.
All them dancers when they got their cousins to go ahead and roll.
Hey man, it rolls like that from time to time. It does. Oh shit.
A vote is a vote.
Yeah, a vote is a vote. I thought it was bad. I wouldn't do it again.
This cat's running around with a phone making movies.
So the writer and actor, Eric Hopkins, he also has a movie that's been out since 2022 with a no-star rating called The Rib Shack.
No stars?
No star.
It was him going to work.
You ever seen that?
It was called
No
a slice of
stars?
life movie.
No stars.
stars.
My man put
It's not even a 0 star.
He put
It
a
is literally
GoPro on
no-
his chef hat and went to the griddle.
Oh shit! Oh man! Hey, check this out. Check this out.
Ringer.
So I didn't even get to tell you guys.
Read it.
I didn't even get to tell you guys what happened with me not cashing in and jumping in the ring for that open challenge last week at RPW. Okay.
Oh, I can imagine.
I can imagine there was no jumping on your part at all.
No, I didn't. I didn't. And I lost an opportunity. And I blame all of you guys. You know,
there we go.
Why?
Yep.
Why is it
It's
my
my
fault?
fault you didn't win a wrestling
all-
championship. Heard.
I'll blame all you guys that
You
were.
bust your bubble.
No, you did not
Got
bust
popped.
my bubble. You guys just put like some, you just made me think that maybe this is probably not a good idea.
The wrestling training wasn't enough.
The lifestyle wasn't enough. The age wasn't enough.
So what happened? He actually.
The backing out of me wasn't enough.
What had happened was
What had happened was
the way my back
happened?
works.
Go ahead, tell us.
The way my
What
ankle
happened
works.
was they had the open challenge thing going on, and they was and they said it, and I was getting up, and all of a sudden I felt as I was about to stand, as I was standing up, I felt like the shoulder.
Wait,
it was
they
like-
called your name? They called your name.
No. I was
Okay,
just
what
gonna
happened
jump
before the
gate.
shoulder? You were just gonna rush in. You were gonna bum rush the show. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. But then
I was
but
just
then
going
your
to open the
shoulder-
gate and walk in and walk up there and accept the challenge.
No, that was presenting a challenge. So what happened with your shoulder, bro?
So, I obviously
What had happened was
I couldn't get in the ring because somebody was holding me back. from
your
getting
wife
in there. Yes.
She was on some Adrian shit. She was like, "You can't win."
See, this is why he got mad earlier, because the truth did not let him go free. The truth held him back. The-
Your brother-in-law Paulie was in the back, like, "You can't do it, Rock.
Guy'll murder you.
He's gonna murder. He's gonna rip your limb from limb."
He's only 6 foot, 189 pounds, but he's still gonna murder you.
The guy walking around selling Monster Energy drinks was like, "Bruh, no, sit down." And you like, "Oh, my shoulder." You-
My shoulder, it hurt.
The nacho lady, she's Mexican. She was like, "No, the señor, por favor, no la hagas."
You bringing up all these individual people at this wrestling promotion, Cantu, it triggered a story in my mind. But I'll wait until Cobweb's done with this story. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Me
No,
too.
it's okay. So I tried, and I couldn't get in there, and he actually got cashed in on. And he had like another title that I saw. They had another title that I saw. I think it was like the League of Extraordinary Men or something, or I'm not sure, the LIM title or something, or I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I gotta
because
look into this a little
extraordinary
bit more.
starts with I.
You know what?
You need to
No,
read
it's-
some more books. Get out your bubble, dog.
Yeah, no, intoxicated. It is intoxicated
Oh, yeah.
or something
Okay.
like that, right?
League of
Right.
Intoxicated Men.
I think so.
Sounds like most of the fans there.
Right, I think
Sounds
that's
like
the
the
name.
show.
That's the title or something else like that. I'm not sure. I have to look into this because it's on my radar. Okay, now once it gets on my radar, Cobweb's starting to, the wheels start to get turning, and I'm like thinking like, hey, this could be possible. I can do this. So they
What
have
if
like it's almost like the 24/7 title that the WWE had. All I need to do is find a referee. Once I find a referee, I got this. Not too. Why you looking like that?
Because I think that it's called the League of Intoxicated Men Player, Limp. Is that the name of the league? And also, you got to get your own ref. What is this? The Kansas City Chiefs? Yo, what's happening, yo?
Whoa!
Thank you. I don't talk football, but I'll talk that.
I think it's possible. Yeah, you got to have your referee if you're going to be winning on a title like that. You know, you got to be able to get the ref to be able to get the title so you can get it in your hand. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the quick pin. I think that it's possible.
I'm going to need some more talk with how did the shoulder work stop this whole thing from happening?
Yeah.
I need some clarification. I need some finality. I need closure.
Oh, she put her hand on my shoulder, said, you're not going nowhere.
Word. There you go.
What happens when you find this referee?
Why'd you take your wife with you? So that she can stop you. You know it.
No, man. I just have to. I can't. I just have to win it on my own, man. She can't be there.
Word.
If I do win it on my own, that means a lot because she says that you're not a real champion if you don't win it on your own. So I have to win it on my own because she's just going to try to help cheat me to stop me from winning it, and it's just not fair. You know.
So that's what she was doing when she put her hand on your shoulder? Just trying to help you to win?
Saving you from that embarrassment? I mean.
Not embarrassment. No, she's just, she's all protective of me, that's the way they are sometimes, They don't want anything to happen to you, They don't want anything to damage the bubble or get it dirty or anything else like that, Because they got to clean that stuff up sometimes, So
every single wrestling show I've ever partaken in.
You partake. No, you partake.
Partook.
Okay.
I partook in over the past quarter of a century.
Okay.
Right? Every time someone who tried to cross the barrier that wasn't supposed to cross the barrier. I'm not saying that barrier crossing is planned out ahead of time and that they're written stories and stuff like that. But all the people who weren't part of the crew and really weren't being spoken to about crossing barriers, that cross barriers, end up getting choked out 100% of the time by a 5'0" little Hispanic security guard that all these companies have the same security guard.
See, you seeing it like that. You seeing it so negative, bro.
It's funny when
you see it so negative, and you don't understand.
Or any type of guy getting choked out by a 5'0" security guard riding on his back like Yoda from Star Wars. It's hilarious.
See, this is your
I've seen it more than 2 handfuls of times. It just because that confidence gets blinding.
You see, that's the thing, bro. You see it so much, like in the negative aspect of everything. You know what I'm saying? In this concept, in this realm. But for somebody that's a pure talent, that's a pure guy, has pure God-given ability of chemistry. It's just a monocle of what I can do. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Chemistry is what whoops that ass with a monocle.
A monocle. Your monochrome.
Yep. It's chemistry that kept you out that ring. And it's chemistry that's going to win you in there. When you do get in there, it's going to be... Start doing chemistry on you, brother.
When it gets
I don't even want to know if I don't even know if I want to share my Kerrville story now.
I don't understand, Josh, why you keep doubting. This is what I don't understand. Whenever we start talking about my future abilities as a sports entertainer and as a future world champion, you start sitting up here, start talking this, Cobweb, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to get hurt. Those guys are a lot bigger than you. You can't handle that. That's just too dangerous. You keep saying this stuff over a time. You're like, you haven't been trained or anything else like that. How you expect to win a championship and you've never even been in a ring before? I don't understand why you keep coming up with this stuff. No, but that's what it sounds like in my head sometimes.
That's the Josh voice.
Yes.
That's your impersonation of Josh?
Yeah, when he's like dogging me out and thinking that I can't that I can't freaking win this world championship. And he's like always like being a negative. I need a guy There's going to be like Josh. There's going to be like supporting me all the way to when I win the world title. You know what I'm saying? And I need, his support in this. Pause.
Okay, look, hold on.
Before you
eat before you pod. I have some words of encouragement to you, Cobweb. I'll speak directly to you right now, my brother.
What's up, bro?
You definitely have a more than 90% chance of winning that championship. And I'm going to tell you the small steps you need to do. And they're not paying dues. While that helps, I know you've got an issue with paying dues, but here's the biggest, easiest way that you're going to win that championship. They need a new they need a new display screen to show graphics when they come out. You buy that screen for them, and I guarantee you're going to end up winning some type of championship for
literally buy the
Are
screen.
you serious right now, Josh?
And then have it mounted. The actual screen. No, buy the screen.
Buy the screen,
and the championship will come.
They'll give you a championship for at least 30 minutes.
If you buy it, it will come.
Right. Let me tell you something. Hold up a second. Hold up a second.
Lighting,
wait a minute,
DJ
Josh.
equipment.
You don't get it. You don't get it, bro. You just said it right there. There it is. I will be the Ted DiBiase of
You'll be the
RPW.
Because Ted DiBiase really, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, because he tried to buy the WWE Championship. So I will try to buy the RPW Championship. And that's it. That's character is evolving as we speak. I will be the Ted DiBiase of RPW.
I guarantee you, if you cover the rent for their next 6 shows, you can have a title.
40 bucks to get the basketball court in the Y.
Bro, I got some wrestling stories at the Y.
Yeah,
I know, and it wasn't even about the entertainment wrestling. It was just about trying to get in.
Bro, I got some Y wrestling stories. But real quick, Cobweb, were you done with your story right there? I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, I'm good, man. You guys see me next time. This is the next one coming up, and I think it's New Year's resolution. And I'm gonna try to see what I can do. What you got? What you got, Debs?
You need some montage videos. Some montage
training, yes.
Promos.
Of me training to win it?
Yes.
Running along Lake Michigan. Racing against a friend.
Always help.
I don't need to train, Dad.
You don't need to train. Hey, here we
I
go.
just need to stretch.
Not only does he not need to train, he doesn't need to entertain.
Just need to stretch.
What's going to be your
If I stretch,
name?
I'm okay.
What's
all
your
I need to do
name?
is stretch.
Cobweb, what
So
is?
you didn't stretch this last time?
No, because I didn't get in the ring. I was going to, but that's probably a good reason why I didn't get in, because I didn't stretch that day.
What's your wrestling name? Let's start there. What's the name going to be?
We working on that. We'll get to that next week.
You don't even have a wrestling name?
How were you gonna get in the ring last week if you didn't
You
even
were
have a name?
supposed to fight last week, and you still don't got a name this week.
Hey, there's characters out there all the time that you don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as far as you need to know, it's Cobweb. That's all you need to know right now. That's it.
Arena. We give to you from Chicago, Illinois, Paul's Bunions. Paul's Bunions.
That was almost as bad as Cobweb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to have something good. But Cobweb is so good. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
because when
It's
you
just
walk in, they're gonna be like, "Oh, they're talking about his joints."
Oh my God!
Damn, I'm here till Tuesday.
my
I'm
God.
telling y'all. You can sign me up. They write themselves. I just voice them.
Oh.
Let's have a vote with the viewers. Let's get names. What people think he should name
Cobweb should go
himself.
by. Yes. Pod people out there, please interact with us. Let us know. Give us a call on the hotline. Whatever you want to do.
Cobweb's wrestling name.
Wrestling
Damn.
name.
Yeah. It's got to be real. And don't be coming out there with some bullshit.
Yeah, don't
wanna
write
hear
whole sentences. We need wrestler names.
Yeah.
Right. Don't be coming up with some crazy stuff, that don't make no sense and shit, I don't even want to think of nothing.
We need
negative.
like dust
Right, because you got to present this stuff to the bubble. And if it's coming to the bubble, it better be worthy. Jeez.
We need like cracking knees. We need like midday exhaustion.
That's everything I have.
Coming to the ring. Need a nap.
Need a nap.
Okay.
Man, after that, I'm definitely not going to tell my Kurt Kerville story. I'm going to do that as a one-off video.
Yeah, because you guys got to figure this out. And I really want this. I really need you guys' help with this, though, for real. I'm serious. I need you guys to come up with this wrestling name for me.
And we need you to get ready for wrestling.
That's why we're working on this now.
Okay, how about we work on a name and you work on getting ready to wrestle?
I tell you,
We'll do the ancillary shit. We'll be the office people, all the ones who got the half point for the Grinch. We're gonna do that work, and you go out there and start doing the real work. I'll take half a point to see you get in the ring.
I got this. I got it. Don't be fronting, bro. Come on, man.
His shoulders hurting just thinking about this shit. He saw himself stepping in the ring and getting whipped around onto the ropes, and he was like, God damn, did that separate? He's having old football injuries come back to life right now.
He's gonna have to go see his dermatologist.
Yeah.
He's gonna go see his dermatologist for his shoulder.
It's gonna be like, your knee looks great on the surface.
People call 786-763-2278. That's 786-763-2278. Leave us Cobweb's future wrestling name. Oh my God, Chucky, where are you at, Chucky?
I know, Chucky hasn't
We've been
even
waiting
called.
for you to call, fool. Mr. Superstar. He put out a couple of good hits and all that, and then started his own podcast and dropped off the face of the earth.
Yep.
That's what happens when you get that change. When somebody give you a bag, you forget, everybody else. I heard somebody offered Chucky a bag, and he took it.
Of
course,
what,
he took
Fritos?
Fritos.
He stole my gas. I ain't forgot. And he didn't have a gas can. It was just him with the big ass fish straw, the fish tube. He was straight up drinking it. And he tipped. I was like, yo. And he was like, ha ha. And he took off.
We're going to have to end the pod here. Cobweb needs to go for Taco Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah.
My shoulder really hurts.
You needs to go get that icy hot.
It's like, you sleep on it wrong, and, that kind of hurts.
Man, words of a champion right there.
All I know is
that's
Mrs.
that wrestling
Webb,
champ shit talk. He's like, my
Mrs.
shoulder
Webb put
hurts.
one hand on that shoulder to hold him back.
He told himself. That's what happened. He stopped himself.
You don't know
He gave himself an alternate
you don't know how
voice.
powerful
He
that
was like, I'm
hand
going
was.
into the ring. No, I'm not.
He was like, let me step
It's
up.
like this. Hold on. How does that work? Okay. It's himself.
He was like, let me be seen. I'm going to stand up real quick. And he stood up and he was like, babe, you're supposed to pull me back down.
And she's like, oh yeah.
No.
He stood up and got dizzied.
Mrs. Webb was straight on it. She was like really trying to stop me from getting in this ring. I have to figure out some kind of way to get this title without her
So-
noticing it and stopping me before I do it.
What are you gonna be like? Be back. I'm gonna go to a snack bar.
Exactly.
He's trying to
And
be
then I'm gonna-
Spider-Man. He wants to be the
And
champion
I'm gonna go over
without
there
his
and
own
win it.
wife
I'm gonna come back and be like, "Look what I did, babe."
And then she's gonna take your belt in 45 seconds. It's gonna be
She's gonna
hers.
bring
She's gonna be in the dining room, standing with your belt, just like.
That is
And
not
you're gonna
gonna
be there.
happen.
You're gonna be there on the floor like, fuck. This
Shoulder
shoulder,
still
man.
hurt.
Cobweb is gonna be like, I'm gonna defend my title, and you need to hold on. Oh, you can't see it on that side of the camera. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I ruined my own joke.
Man, see, don't be ruining your own shit, man. You and Cobweb
Right.
are both out here ruining your own shit.
So the
I'm
joke
not
was,
ruining
let me-
nothing.
Your shoulder don't
Got
look
this.
great.
for those of y'all in wrestling, I'm gonna drop down and get it again. For those who don't know that, whatever. Cobweb's gonna be like, now listen here, babe. What I'm gonna do with this title is, hold on. Okay, this title's gonna
checking
checking
his
the
heart
pulse
rate.
while cutting the promo. Just
Man, we'll edit that shit out. Let's work
Hey,
around that.
if we would have got the Hurricane Rana during the first try, it would have been pretty good. But you got to go back, try it again, and then people are gonna know what you were planning on doing that second time.
No, man,
It's
that
just
was
not-
like a Grinch Stole Bitches level joke.
No, it was not.
It was.
No, it
My
wasn't.
little G.
Yeah,
it was a
it
little
was.
G
Hey,
joke.
like
It
I said, all we got to do is just make sure I get a referee and count 1, 2, 3.
How many referees do they have at RPW? Because it has to be an RPW referee.
They've got
And how many,
a few of them.
And how many of them never want to work there ever again?
It's like I get more money doing jury duty, motherfucker. We be doing wrestling shows in the fucking library on a Tuesday. You don't.
I got some cans I got to go pick up.
Oh man.
Support this. Yeah. What? So you think that that would be like a bad thing?
That what will be a bad thing?
Yeah. That I don't win.
It would be exactly the same as if you didn't try at all.
It would be a thing. It would.
It's the opposite of Yoda. It's like,
It would be bad. I mean,
not.
like it would be bad if I
or
lost.
do not try.
Exactly. I already got it figured out, bro. I got
Do
this.
you?
Yeah. Got it.
Good for you. You got not my blessing, but go for it.
Do your knees got it? Do your L4 and L5 got it?
Shoulder?
I gotta be bringing up the shoulder, Dad.
Because you're still
Does your,
rubbing it.
does your carpal tunnel got it?
I need to get a cortisone shot.
He's like, all I need is steroids and I got it. I'll be able to get in the ring.
That's it. Hey, I can do it. Hey,
Well, you'll be all right. You just need some Vicks Vaporub. That's all.
Oh, there you go. Vicks will take care of it all.
put the Vicks on it. I'm straight. All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. So we can get before y'all sit up here and just try to make me feel like I can't do this. But I
See,
know
when
I
Cobweb
can.
drives the bus, we run for 2 hours. All this time, I'm like, don't go to the end. You're not driving today, Josh.
Oh, that's the problem. We can get up out of here, man. Let's get out of here, man. We already did everything. That's it for the day. Talking that crazy ass shit. Telling you. Doubt me. When I
No
come
one's
back with
doubting.
that, when I come back with that title, y'all all gonna.
You know what?
What?
I don't
We're
know.
all gonna be like, how much did that screen cost?
And you'd be like, was it this the Black Friday special?
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great episode of Cast of the Pod. I'm driving the bus today. This is you guy Cobweb signing off. I hope you guys have a great day. Everybody, go and give your shots out before we get up out of here.
Why you sound so sad?
Because I just feel as if that you guys aren't here for me anymore. That you guys don't believe in me. And I thought we were a team. I thought we were a unit.
That's why we're being realistic with you.
He's gonna rip you to shreds.
I believe in you like you're Apollo Creed, and everybody else is Ivan Drago.
He's gonna do you so bad you could only do regular, flat, skinny pizzas. You'll only be able to eat half a hot dog from then on.
You scare me.
I don't get that.
I'm trying to make Chicago jokes. I don't know shit about
I got less than an hour before I got to clock in, so I'm gonna check out. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm Josh.
Right. Cobweb in the house, baby.
And I'm Deb.
And I'm Cantu, and I don't know shit about Chicago, and I'm trying to talk shit about it. I'm gonna send you. You're only gonna go to hot dog places that don't cuss at you.
Oh.
All right, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Good night. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Chicago
Yeah,
koalas. That's the only thing that will be available to you.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Do they have a badminton team up there?